Good morning, everybody. Welcome to TeamODZ Live. Gonna take it a bit easier today. Doing a slow burn instead of a fat max, just to get the legs to recover a bit. This week has been a hard week so far. So I'm just switching around some workouts. Let's get this shared out to Facebook. See. There we go. One down. There comes the first interval. Thanks for sharing the stream, Jerry. One. Where's Swift Riders? There we go. They like seeing us as well. Good morning, Kev. How are you doing this morning? Up and going this morning. Just trying to get my legs back. Been doing a lot of work. My legs is a bit tired. Stream looks good on Twitch today. Glad. It looked a bit yucky yesterday. Some of my settings has changed. How are you feeling, Kev? Almost ready to get back on the bike? You're riding in London this morning. We're going up all the hills in London this morning. Do you find some good stuff at the dump after Christmas? Oh yes, get all those updates on the PC and let the ankle rest as long as possible. Are you dumping stuff? I have a friend and he goes to the dump quite often. Comes back with all interesting things. Oh, it's not allowed over there? So our dump has a, what do they call it? It's a table where you can put stuff for people to pick up. So if you have a vacuum cleaner that's still working, but you don't want it, you'll put it on the table. And someone else can come along and pick up a vacuum cleaner and they can use the parts if they want to. Good morrow, Owen. Morning, Owen. Okay, a bit easier. Find your natural cadence. Jason can't be serious with that for me. Haha. No, I haven't seen things like that. But there's sometimes interesting things. Like, I found a computer monitor there. I found a 220 volt step-up transformer there. There's always something interesting. I'm not really allowed to go there, because I'll come back with more stuff than I took out. Oh, I was looking for a bike frame when I got to the dump. Something to use on my indoor trainer. Because I'm basically just looking for the frame. And as long as it has vertical dropouts and a derailleur hanger, and it's about my size, I can do the rest. But those are hard to find for some reason. Around here, people think a 20-year-old bike is still worth $200. Oh no, they're not for outdoor riding. I've got my bike for outdoor. It's a 2004 giant TCR carbon with full Altegro. I'm happy with that bike. I would like to get some fancy wheels for it. That'll be nice. Got nice wheels, but maybe something lighter. Yep, exactly, Owen. Used bikes prices went up quite a lot. So Mult said, well, that's a good time to sell your bike and get a new one. But new ones are expensive as well. Oh yes, Kev, I go out from time to time, but not a lot. I have mostly the fan in my face, not the fresh morning air. Only I can find people that'll start riding outside 5 a.m. Oh, yes. Yes, I have a friend that ordered a Canon bike, and his earliest delivery is in March, end of February. But that's nothing, Owen. So before Thanksgiving, we went and got a new living room set. Couches, end tables, coffee table, the whole shebang. And we like the default color of the couches, so those were delivered within 2 days. But I just got a call last week. The coffee tables won't be delivered until 2023. So I asked the guy, is that the beginning of 2023 or the end? Like, I honestly can't tell you, but probably more towards the end. Yep, so we are looking elsewhere for tables now. Oh, I'll have coffee. Don't worry about that. I'll have it on this coffee table. Cheers. Oh yes, I agree, Owen. Even if they tell me it's going to be the 1st of January 2023. I'm not waiting that long. That's ridiculous. So we'll have to start shopping for that. Only thing is, Tina really liked them, so now she's going to look for something exactly the same. And that's going to be hard to find. There's a few people going up this hill this morning. Up we go. So how are you doing, Owen? You're still hanging in there? Ah, that's good. Just keeping it together. Taking it day by day. You're going to the dump looking for coffee tables? I'm to the point where I think I'll rather make them. That'll be a fun project. Just don't have the time to work on coffee tables. That'll be a nice change from making kitchen cabinets. The postage on a coffee table will be ridiculous. Okay. Hey, Mr. Berg. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're having fun on a bit of an easier workout this morning. Just to give the legs a bit of a rest. The last few days was a bit hard. Especially if you start the week with a happy 100. That can work, Kev. The only thing is I can't use my table saw and router 5 o'clock in the morning. My neighbors would be slightly upset if I do that. They won't be happy with me making a noise that early. I'm gonna take a week off cycling. Rather take a few days off work. That'll be fun. I know we have a holiday coming up. I think it's the 16th of January or something. Let's see. Yep, Martin Luther King Day, January 17th. That's a Monday. Berg, I'm using the Saris H3. It's a direct drive trainer. Yep, the hammer. There we go. The latest hammer. It's an awesome trainer. So I was looking at trainers. I started off with the Elite Real Axum, which is a USB connected wheel-on trainer. Thanks, Roger, for liking on Facebook there. I think they'll rather listen to the router than me singing. Hey, who said birthday? Oh, here we go. Happy birthday, Cassius Clay. Where were we? Oh, it was the Elite Real Axum wheel-on trainer that I got in the early 2000s. I think it was 2004, 2005. I got it used then. So been using that. I have with all different software that we can find. I was on beta testing for so many guys starting indoor training software. There was people that used Google Maps as an overlay. There was one guy using Google Street View as an overlay. All different kind of things. And then Zwift came along, and in their beta group they didn't have support for the USB Real Axum, because Elite had a Ant Plus Real Axum. So I sent John Mayfield a message on the forum at that point. One of the first few people on the forum. And we were chatting. And he said, oh, he didn't realize there was a USB trainer as well. So contacted Elite. They send him a USB one. And he got it to work just between Christmas and New Year's, so we could start testing that. Oh yes, that makes it a lot easier if you've got a local dealer that can mount and adjust and everything. Goedemiddag, Ma. Good afternoon, Mom. Welcome to the stream. And good morning, Dad. Good afternoon. Just after lunchtime there. Yep, I got a really good deal on the hammer as well. I had a gift voucher to spend, and then on Black Friday there was a really good deal through Zwift, so I grabbed it. I couldn't really make up my mind between the Kicker, the Neo, and the H3, because they were so closely matched and the specs were so much the same. But with the discounts and everything, the H3 was just a bit cheaper. And I'm happy. I'm really happy that it worked out that way, because I use erg mode most of the time. And the H3's response in erg is just way more sensitive and accurate than any other trainer there. And that's not just me saying that. That's from DC Rainmaker. That's one of his plus points on the H3. I wouldn't say the H3 is without flaws, but if you make this many trainers, things can happen. So mine started making a noise at the end of last year, and I contacted them. They immediately shipped me a belt and a new lock screw. But when I opened it, I saw there's some cracks in the pulley. And send them a photo. And hey, Llama, good morning. Let's go 2022. So it was the morning. I opened up the trainer, saw the pulley with a crack, took a photo, sent it to the guy that I was dealing with. 10 minutes later, and really 10 minutes later, I got an email. I thought this was one of those auto reply emails, so I only opened it later that day. Hey, time to hydrate. So I opened the email and it's like, yep, that can be a problem. I'm sending you a new pulley. It should be there in 4 days. Hey, Llama. I watched one of your old videos yesterday about the GoPro mounts. You probably don't even remember making a video on GoPro mounts. That cheap, or not cheap, the budget mounting kit. Yep, I ordered myself one. That was a bit of a no-brainer after watching your video. Yep, that's exactly my thought, GP. I thought I'm just going to buy one mount, and I couldn't decide if it should be a helmet mount or a chest mount. But that kit has both of those and a handlebar mount. I've got a Hero 9. I'll have to save up a bit before I get the max lens. Your trainer back working again, Owen? Ah, I'll definitely look into that, GP. But first, I need to start using this one. Oh, okay. I saw some of your festive 500 videos. Super wide is nice for when you're on the bike. So my mount will be here tomorrow, because there's not a lot you can do with the GoPro if you don't have a mount. And I'm not gonna use the mount they gave you with a kit, because you have to stick it on something. They could at least put 2 mounts in the package. One flat and one curved. That'll be nice. So we'll play around with that. Yep, Mrs. Claus surprised me with a GoPro. I did not expect that. I wasn't even really in the market for a GoPro, because that's a really nice to have. I was looking online for used GoPro 4s, and I was thinking I'll use it as a webcam and as a GoPro, so that way I get most bang for my buck. But she just surprised me. There goes the guy on the TT bike again. Yeah, but I played around with a bit of the stabilization. Just walking around in the front yard. But if there's no snow on the ground in the winter, there's nothing really worth taking pictures of. And now I have to learn how to do video editing. What do you use? DaVinci Resolve? Free stuff, my friend, free stuff. That's what I'm looking for. Nope. Not using Mac stuff. Not an Apple user. Looks like DaVinci Resolve has a few nice I said Windows, not DOS. Yep, I can imagine that. My upstairs PC is a bit slower, I've seen, with editing. So I might just use my Zwift PC and just use remote desktop. See how that works. Not gonna upgrade PCs just for video editing. If I do it on my Zwift PC, I can do it while doing Zone 2. Because Zone 2 workout while editing videos. That'll be fun. Okay, this is one of the easier blocks. Let's enjoy it. So, Mr. Berg, you should check out some of GP's videos. He's got some good tips and tricks for Zwift. Some interesting things that people don't normally know about. We didn't put on the screen swapping this morning. The scene switcher. Forgot about that. Here we go. Let's switch the scenes around a bit. Do all the work to make different scenes and then you don't use them. Ah, Jerry. Yep, Owen. This is usually the time when I make new scenes. Actually on Zone 2, where we just sit on this one, 245, 235. Then we can sit upright and do stuff. I actually made one last night, but that was for when I stream with Andy. I made a new cadence and power display, but it's not perfect yet. The font lines are a bit thin, so you can't really see it that clear, and it's black. I think I need to make it two colors, a black with a white border or something like that. Yep, more toys, and it takes less CPU, so I can permanently use it now. Let's see. What is the... PC is just chugging along really nicely. 38% CPU, 60% GPU while streaming. That's not bad. Wow. That is definitely not bad. And I think did you notice yesterday how bad the view was? And RTX voice filtering too, that's right. Yep, I think once I turn on Discord is pretty heavy. That's why I prefer not to use Discord while streaming, because it just puts my CPU right on the edge, and I sometimes get some voice clipping. Oh, they don't want to do that. So yesterday my display was just awful. I looked at it afterwards because I usually just open my stream afterwards and just have a listen, look at how it looks, and I realized that it looked super grainy. It just looked bad, so I put the two views next to each other from the day before and yesterday, and you could see it's horrible. So what happened is I reinstalled all my NVIDIA drivers yesterday, because I had two Zwift freezers over the past month. I finally had time to look at my crash logs, and it looked like it's an NVIDIA thing. Exactly, Owen. My eyes were so sore last night after 2 days of staring at my computer screen again, after having a nice week off. But what happens with NVIDIA drivers is NVIDIA just keeps updating and updating, but at some point there's still some old files left that they forget to clean out, or you maybe skip one update. So I just completely removed all video drivers, went to NVIDIA's website, did a fresh install, but that messed up all my OBS settings. So that's why yesterday looked a bit funny. Okay, we've got a half an hour left. One more pyramid to climb. Okay, GP Shane, enjoy your evening. We'll catch you again. Yes, we do have Discord. Bert. And Owen, do you have the Discord link? It's usually in our rides as well. Let's see. It's usually in the right description. Ah, there we go. I think it's that. Oh, there's a Discord link in the wagon, but I think it's an old one. Don't know if that still works. See if that works. There. Oh, this is a bad view. Sorry. I had all of you going through the trees. I would really just like a Zwift camera that if you put it at a certain angle towards the bike, it'll always stay there. Because if I move the drone view, whenever you take a turn, you look at that. Come on, 6. Let's say we have it slightly from the front here. Now when I turn, the cameraman doesn't turn as well. Good morning. I would really try and pronounce your name, but I'm stuck. I would just say, good morning. We're having fun on the slow burn today. I did not feel like Fat Max today. That'll be the third day in a row at high power like that. Good morning, Mark Johnson. Oh my goodness. Now, I really like that ride-on. That looks so cool. I'll definitely look at that emote. I assume you put it on the Discord channel. We'll get it in our Twitch channel. Whoa. So I'm on the end of my cycling pants. And I'm wearing the super thin, my oldest pair right now. I can feel it's thinner than the rest. I really became spoiled riding with cycling shorts every day. Exactly. The interesting thing is I still have enough cycling tops, but I ran out of shorts first. Yep, I got these shorts in South Africa when I was still there. So they are at least 11 years old. At least. Probably more. because I didn't buy any cycling kit the 2 years before we came here. Today, 10 years ago, we arrived in the USA. Can't believe it. We came over. We said we'll try it for 5 years and then we'll decide. We never had the official talk if we're gonna take it or not. We just stayed here. Okay. Get to the top of the pyramid here. Of this workout. Exactly, Owen. It was a big move, moving across oceans, time zones, different culture. But we are still happy. This summer we'll probably go and visit South Africa, June, July time frame. Okay, Berg, thanks a lot. I'll definitely have a look on Discord. Not right now. Happy with my PC performance right now. Oh, we'll be able to travel, Owen. I'm pretty confident. I'll probably swallow my words. And I'm not a doctor. But from what I'm reading from South African doctors, is this new variant is spreading like wildfire. But it's not as dangerous, so people get over it quickly. And it really spreads like wildfire. We had to cancel our church service last Sunday because there were so many people sick, and not just people in the congregation, people serving. So yeah, but that's a good thing, Owen. It's not 1 million deaths, and it's not 1 million people in the hospital. So you suddenly have 1 million people that is slightly immune now. And if they can get in contact with another million, by the end of the week, everybody in the USA will have the variant. And who will get sick then? If everybody had it already. Makes me think back to when we were kids. We didn't have vaccines for chickenpox and I think mumps. I don't know what it's called. But there was a few child diseases we didn't have vaccines for. So what the parents would do is one kid would get sick and they'll get all the kids together at one house for one day. And within a week, the whole neighborhood had it and it's over and done. So all parents would know, well, it's time for my kids to get sick. They'll get sick. So that's just how it worked. And hopefully this new strain does exactly the same thing. We get everybody sick. Especially if it's mild. You don't want to get everybody sick if it's going to kill 70% of the people. But if only 1% ends up in the hospital, we can deal with that. But as I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm probably reading what I want to see, like we all do. You can always find someone that agrees with you. If they are right, doesn't matter as long as they agree with you. Okay. Reach the top of this pyramid. Now it's getting slightly easier. Oh, exactly, Owen. And the bigger you can make that echo chamber, the more real it feels. Exactly. Yep. That's why you don't want echo chambers. You want everybody's stupid idea to be all over the place, so we can all have our stupid ideas together. Hey Frank, thanks for the likey on Facebook. Oh no, Owen. Definitely not. We all have some interesting ideas. Thing is, we just need to test our ideas against reality and have a big enough sample size. Hey Sam, got 10 minutes left today. Yesterday you jumped in right at the end. How are you doing, Sam? The big question, Sam, is are you still riding outside? How's the weather there? Oh no. Get on your bike. Get all those happy endorphins flowing. Look, here's a guy on a mountain bike going up a mountain, not knowing that it's slower. Mr. Mountain Bike. So if I thought climbing was difficult, Mr. Mountain Bike has a harder climb than I do. Bernhard. Well, it's just the beginning of the year, Sam. We're on day 5. Yeah, I've just been talking to Owen. His year last year ended with a bang. Just hang in there, Sam. Ah, 2.5 minutes. Then this will be over. It will be 5 minutes in the grey and all done. Thanks, Alexander, for the ride on there. We have the Odibas after this today. I wonder if we'll make it to the top before the end of the workout. I don't think so. Especially if it stays at 8%. Because I'm just going super slow at 8%. Hi, Todd. Thanks for the ride on there. You can see that arch in front of us. Very nice if this climb levels out. But it's not going to level out. We're just going to keep going at this pace. So I need to order a new cassette, Owen. This is Leith. Yep. The long one. I don't know if it's Leith or Keith. It's coming up from the escalator side. I think it's Keith then, if it comes from the elevator side, and Leith comes from the box hill side, or the, well, there's elevators both sides, that's true. A cassette for outdoor, Owen. Since you were talking about gear ratios, I started looking at my outdoor bike. And I've got 1126 on there? 1125, thereabout. And there's some climbs around here. There was one the other day that I did with Moles, and I was climbing at 35 RPMs. No, 35 RPMs for me. Ah, okay, then it's Keith. Yep, exactly. 35 is even low for me. So I've been thinking, after you mentioned yesterday, that maybe I should get a 1230. I won't have that top end sprint, but we don't really sprint in the type of races we do around here. If I can get over the climbs with, that's the big thing I need to check. What's the biggest my derailleur can take? Because I don't really feel like buying a new Ultegra derailleur as well. Cassette is expensive enough, so I'll have to look and see. And I think I have a medium cage derailleur on that bike. So if it's a medium cage, I might be able to fit a 1230 on there. Or I just need to lose another 10 kilograms. £10 for 16 inch, for 16 teeth. Yep. And then you've got a 10 speed, so you multiply that by 10. Well, it's not really $100. It's, I think, $65 was what I saw. My thinking is maybe I should just go to a bike shop, have them install the cassette, and if it doesn't fit, I can go to a maybe a 1128. So that, oh, I just have to work very, very carefully, and I can send it back if it doesn't fit. We are almost at the top. Almost done with this workout. Oh, it's going to hurt as soon as I go out of ERG mode or workout mode. Yep, that's about what a 105 costs. That's if you can find them. That's the other thing. It's getting harder and harder to find 10-speed stuff. Okay. Let's be prepared for a climb. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. 67 TSS. That's not too bad. Exactly. That's what I was looking for my trainer as well. Oh my goodness. You've got some pretty cool emojis there, Mr. Berg. That looks really cool. Okay, 100 messages. Wrong emote. That one looks really cool as well. Okay, we are done. We are over the hill. Oh, we're on top of it. I'll see you all. Tomorrow's the wagon. It said nailed him. Exactly, that's what I think. Mr. Berg is really, really creative there. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna log off and say thanks for chatting, Berg, Owen, GP Lama, Sam, hang in there. You too, Owen. But we talk a lot, Owen. And everybody else that was in the chat today, thanks for making it fun. Time went by so quickly. See you all tomorrow, and hang on. We'll have the Odivas pretty soon, I think. Right on.